Hi, this is Wayne Belial bringing you tip number 14 from our 35 QuickBooks 2013 tips and tricks. Cleaning up your chart of accounts just removes the clutter and makes it a whole lot easier to review your info. And it should be done periodically. So let's look at what that entails. So first of all, we're going to open our chart of accounts, which is on your home page right there. There's really kind of two things to look at. Notice every now and then you'll have a vehicle that for whatever reason you got some zeros in places that you just don't use anymore. And you might, okay, due to owner, let's say that's one that for whatever reason you used to use and you're not going to use anymore. So what you would do is you'd right click and make the account inactive. See it right there? So I right clicked. Another way to get it, if you don't remember to right click, is to edit, and I'm sorry, my bad, go down here. I always forget where it's at, and make the account inactive. My problem is I always use the right click. All right, now what's happened is I didn't make it go away. You can never make anything go away if you've ever used it in QuickBooks. So I can include inactive and you can see I have it. Now once I've done it more than once, I can easily just go between here and turn it on, and now I can make it inactive just by putting an X here. All right, and when I get rid of include inactive, they're gone. Second type of thing that happens is that I can have two accounts with basically the same name and they both have transaction. Here's one that says accrued sales tax, and here's one down below that says sales tax payable. QuickBooks has something called the merge feature, and the quickest way to get that is let's highlight the one that's correct. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge two things together. So let's highlight the one that's correct, right click, edit the account, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight and use my Control C to copy it, or if you want to see it on the screen, I'm going to right click and hit copy. Now I'm going to make this go away, open the one that's wrong, right click again, edit it, and now I'm going to go here and Control V, now let's do it on the screen, paste. So now both names are the same as what I've done. I've changed both accounts to the name I want it to be. Now I hit save and close and a warning pops up. Now look, when you see that symbol, I always tell my clients I'm training to do basically three things. Take their hand away from the keyboard, read entirely what it says, and think about what it's saying, because that's a warning, and it usually means you're going to do something. Yeah, you can do it, but you better be sure you know what you're doing. This account name is already being used. Would you like to merge this account with the existing one? Note, any reconciled transaction in this account will no longer be reconciled after they are merged into the other account. Also, an important thing is this is the merge command, but there is no demerge command. So if you decide you were wrong, your boss comes in and says, no, I wanted one to be New Mexico and one to be Texas. Now you got a problem. What you really need to do is rename it, and you're going to have to go back to each transaction in the new one and separate it again. So make sure you know what you're doing. Now, when I'm going to say yes, and basically what happened is accrued disappeared. It didn't go inactive. See, it's still not there. All right, it's not there, it's not there, and all I have is this one. So those are two features of how to keep your chart of accounts straight. It really works for just about any list. So this will also work for your customer list, your vendor list, your items list, all these lists that are up here under the list command. Chart of, there they are. Every list basically has the same functions and can be fixed the same way. So until next time, this is Wayne Belial, and we'll see you at tip number 15 in just a little while.